Hey y'all. So sorry. So first of all, I had a fight in my dream. Alright. I woke up with 3 nails missing. So that kind of tells y'all, explains to y'all how my day has been going. I want to make this kind of short, but I really need to get this off my chest, right? Because I know that I'm not crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And everything that I'm saying and everything that I've said, I have proof of. Okay? Supposedly, my mother and father were married when I was conceived. From my understanding, I was born in 1988. I have a big brother. From my understanding, my big brother went to live with my father, Mr. Spalding, whose last name that I carry, as well as my brother. Because Mr. Spalding had a drug addiction, okay, this is way back when, right? My brother ended up living with Stevie's sister, Linda, her best friend, Veronica, and our grandmother, Barbara. Okay? I grew up fucked up. That's the reality. My mother was on drugs. They knew that before they took custody of my brother. They also knew that my mother was suffering from drug addiction. Why they left me? Who knows, okay? I battled with that growing up for a while. But after counseling and getting closer to God, like, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I forgave them. My brother went to private schools. My brother had the best of everything. My brother got a car. My brother, everything that he needed was always provided for him. For me, absolutely fucking not. I have been working since I've been 12 years old. I was an adolescent selling dope. Thank God I didn't sell my body, but I definitely had to fucking survive, okay? So, and I'm telling y'all this, just stay with me, y'all. Just stay with me real quick, because I don't want to stay here too long, okay? Because I done made my mind up. I done made my decision. So I'm giving it to God, okay? Okay. As Stevie got better in life, he got more stable. He got a job. He bought a house. He was married. Mind you, his wife treated me like shit. Like, she was an evil stepmother. Okay? I'm over that too, but I'm just saying. All right? Nobody in that family, Stevie, Treva, Linda, Barbara, now, Carl, we as when I got older, we got closer, okay? I don't know if it's because both of us kind of felt like the black sheep or what the situation might have been. Okay, so they never fuck with me. I was around, but it was never welcomed around. My brother had a surprise party. I wasn't even invited. College graduation, I wasn't even invited. High school graduation, I wasn't even invited. I had to like insert myself and find out shit through the grapevine, okay? But I didn't care because at the end of the day, this is my mama's son. So I was just like, y'all don't fuck with me. Okay, y'all feel like he's better than me. Okay, whatever. So as I'm growing up, I'm knowing that I don't fit in with them. I don't look like nobody in that family, okay? So I'm knowing that I don't fit in with these people. But they was the only kind of sense of normal that I really had, because I had lived with over 30 something different people. That wasn't my mama's family. That wasn't my dad's family. Come to find out, they took a DNA test. I done tricked Barbara, my they call her Mimi, out of telling me the truth about the fact that I'm not Stevie's daughter. Right? So this is when I'm 18. I'm pregnant with my first child, with my son. So I'm like, years go by. My life it didn't get worse, but it didn't get no better. I never understood why he couldn't be supportive of me. I never understood why he didn't see the light in me. I didn't get it. So over this time, even though me and his sister Linda had always had situations, problems, fights, we never seen eye to eye, because I blamed her. I blamed her for tearing my family apart. I blamed her for taking my brother away from my mother, because I felt like her taking my brother away from my mother made my mother go crazy and use drugs and all of this stuff, right? This is what I'm thinking in my head and in my heart. So as I got older, she's like, when we had a heart to heart, and I'm like, Aunt Linda, like, why do you treat me like that? Like, I always felt like you never wanted to be bothered with me. And she was like, no, that's not what it was. She was like, you was just, you was with your mom. And I'm like, but I wasn't. You know how y'all know shit was fucked up. Like, why would y'all leave me over there with her? And they was like, well, your mama, she really wanted you. She just never wanted Tony. But she really, really wanted you. And I'm like, okay, but she did really want Tony, because she went to court to fight for my brother, from what I knew. So I'm like, look, I forgive y'all, because at the end of the day, I'm not even blood related to y'all. So maybe that's why it happened. But if y'all want me around, like, how are we going to rebuild this situation? So, so she basically was just like, of course, I want you around, this and this and this and this and that. Bam. So over the years, she starts to help me with my son. Okay? She starts to help me with my son. Now, the problem came in because my son came and told me some very disturbing shit that attempted to happen to him. No, Linda was not the one to do it. But I just was like, okay, yeah. So I had to put some distance. My mother then warns me and says, I don't want my grandson around her. She, keep my grandkids away from her. But man, y'all, at this point in my life, I'm an adult. I done seen how my mama done moved all my life. So I'm kind of like feeling like you might just be jealous of her, because you went through something and you wasn't able to take care of your kids, and she did a good job with my brother, and you kind of jealous. That's how I was looking at it. I didn't take heed. Long story short, it never got fixed. She was always doing underhanded shit, sneaky shit, filing false CPS reports and then lying and making it seem like it ain't her, and just a whole lot of weird shit that was going on when it came to my kids. And I'm like, I got to a point to where I was tired of it. I got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't even belong in this family. So I can't get mad at y'all for the way that y'all treating me. Because maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe because I keep trying to insert myself in y'all life and I want to be down brandy ass. Maybe this is the reason why y'all keep mistreating me, because I keep on letting y'all. So I need to figure out what I need to do. I prayed. God tells me to move out of the state. I moved. got myself together. Within, I left in August 2019. By the time February 2020 came in, we had a house. I went to school, okay, during the pandemic, got a certification for insurance adjusting, decided to move to Houston, Texas so that I could spread my wings and make more money because I want to send my kids to private school. I want to travel with my children. I want to do everything for my children that I feel like all children should have the opportunity to do. I'm even though they turned their back on me when I left and went to Florida, I just chalked it up like they was mad. But when I came back and visited, I pulled up. We had dinner. We laughed and we joked and we sit and talked. We drank and we smoked and we enjoyed each other's company. And I thought we were spreading love. 2020 at the end of the year, now my children are being sent back to Kentucky because I'm coming to Houston so that I can make a better life for myself. That was the plan. My oldest two was supposed to go with their daddy. That's where they went. My youngest daughter was going with their daddy and his wife. That's where she went. Now, I should have known it was some fucking bullshit going on when my stepmother decides to come and pick them up from Atlanta so that they can all go to Kentucky together. But if you can drive from Georgia to Florida, why wouldn't you have just drive from Georgia to Kentucky? She said that she was riding the bus from Georgia to Kentucky. That's why she came and picked up my kids, because they was riding the bus with her. So they wouldn't have to travel by themselves. I would have attended, and I didn't have to miss no word. That was the beginning of the fuckery. So, as time is going on, from the time of, I got to Houston January the 11th, y'all. By the time, I moved in my apartment the end of March. I had a job making almost $50,000 a year with a federal bank. All of a sudden, this nigga, Cam, is talking about he's not giving my daughter back. So I'm like, what? He says that he went and filed for custody because I abandoned my child. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Y'all, I got every text message. I got so much motherfucking proof. This shit is crazy. So I'm thinking like, I don't give a fuck about what this nigga's talking about, because at the end of the day, we'll go to court. It ain't no judge in motherfucking hell that's gonna take my kids. Anybody that know of me, know I don't play about no kids. Anybody who know me, they know. If they don't know nothing else about me, they know I'm Lil Kevin's mama. They know I'm KD Nim's mama. I'm Cam's Nim mama. I've always been nothing but a mother. So, I'm knowing that when I go to court, now y'all, this judge ain't trying to hurt me. She ain't heard nothing. She's not looking at no proof. She's not doing none of that. First court appearance, May. Second court appearance, August. Third court appearance, December. They stretching this shit out. I'm knowing from what the information that I done gathered, they don't stretch out fucking custody court like that. And then here's the kicker. Asked my brother to come to court with me. He wouldn't even come. He's in the same city. He wouldn't even come show up to court just so that I could have support. Asked my daddy to go to court. He wouldn't even come. Now, man, this time, me and Linda is definitely not speaking. We've been not speaking because she was a part of the reason why, the push that made me really leave. All that fighting and telling me I ain't gonna never be shit but a dope fiend like my mama and all this old other shit. You don't say no shit like that to a motherfucker who's supposed to be your motherfucking niece. So, I'm like, why? Nobody will support me, fine. But I'm in Houston trying to work and provide for my kids. All in the midst of fighting for a court case. For a child that I have been taking care of on my own for the first 3 years of her life. Her daddy was in jail. He got out and wanted to play with me. You go fuck my friend, get her pregnant, marry the bitch, and then I don't trip, I don't give you no problems. And you gonna try to take my baby from me? And then nobody's standing up for me. Then come to find out, my mama's stepmother, Kathy, wrote a fucking letter on behalf of him. These motherfuckers done band up against me. And I'm not knowing what the fuck is going on, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I got to be going crazy, y'all. I got to be going crazy. Like, what the fuck? My family knows how hard that I go for these kids. And they know that I never even had a motherfucking mama. And then on top of that, they know that they never stepped up for me. They let me get raped, abused, molested, in and out of crack houses, in and out of shelters, in and out of motherfucking homelessness with my mama. And y'all gonna go against me to take my motherfucking kids that I've done nothing but love and sacrifice for? Y'all, I felt like I was going crazy. By the time December came, y'all don't got no job or nothing, right? I done quit. Because I'm just like, I can't get my baby back. It just felt like my life wasn't worth living. Like it just felt like I can't live like this. I have one child that I've given up for adoption. I carry shame for that for so long because I didn't ever want my daughter to go through the shit that I went through. I didn't feel like I could protect her. My son was already with whoever could keep him so I could work. So to know that I had grown from that and to know that God still gave me an opportunity to have another fucking daughter. Y'all, I went crazy. Then I'm here in Houston, and it's like everywhere I'm going for help. And that's what some of this is about, right? It part 1 and part 2. If y'all go and look at it, I still got some more pieces I'm gonna put to the puzzle. But it was I'm like, why is these people mistreating me? Like, what is going on? These people don't know me. I am a kind person. I am a loving person. Why is these people treating me like this? All this time, these people have been playing with my kids. I got my first baby daddy telling me that I ain't stable. Anybody who know motherfucking Kevin Dorsey, they know this nigga ain't never really had shit. Oh, baby ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, live off of the next bitch. You walking around with 13 motherfucking kids around this bitch. And my son can tell you what the fuck his daddy done did. They don't ask him for shit. Because they know he ain't gonna do it. Because he can't. Because he can't afford it. Tells me that I'm not stable enough. God bless me. Thank God for Section 8. Motherfucking Houston Section 8 been on shutdown for what they say over 5 or 10 years or something like that. And I end up being able to get blessed with an emergency voucher. I done went through all of this, sleeping on motherfucking grounds. Man, when I tell y'all, When I tell y'all the shit I endured, the shit that I endured to get my shit back together, some shit that done fell apart because another motherfucker, not because of me, not because I wasn't trying. I don't know why the fuck all this shit went to shit. I don't know why the fuck this nigga would ever try to take my daughter, but I know I got every motherfucking piece of proof. You was supposed to keep her from December to motherfucking March, and you kept my baby, and you went in court, and you lied. You lied. And the same thing that he did, once my kids get to Kentucky, my oldest two kids, now Kevin is on the same bullshit. You got my kids around this woman who they done told you. I done told you. When we was in Florida, we went to counseling. I found out all type of shit that Linda was doing to our son. To our son. And our daughter. And my other daughter. And you turn around and you take my motherfucking kids back around this bitch? But I'm unfit. But I'm not stable. Tell me, what type of family does this? Y'all tell me. I'm done. I done gave the shit to God. I called today and told them niggas, her, go ahead, I can go ahead and sign my rights over. When my kids is old enough to want to have a relationship with me, then that's what it'll be. That's, me and my son is good. Because my son know. They know. But I can't get Cam on the phone. Y'all, I got some, y'all, I ain't even gonna keep on going on about this proof because it don't motherfucking matter. It don't matter what proof. It matters the fact that a motherfucker would do this to me. To me. Both of them niggas. I ain't went and played with no child support with these niggas, man. I ain't did nothing to these niggas but leave these niggas. Because if you cheat on me and you mistreat me, you don't want to be with me. And if that nigga can go and fuck a bitch that I loved as a friend, you ain't shit. Not for no man for me. Ain't a baby mama that they got can say I gave them no motherfucking problems. I don't understand it, y'all. Can somebody please make me understand? Please. Because I made up my mind. Jefferson County judicial system, they've seen fit to, and then, y'all, I went to court. We got joint custody. This nigga ain't even doing what he's supposed to do when it came to my baby. I ain't seen my daughter in 2 fucking years. I ain't touching my baby in 2 years. Have mercy, Lord. 2 years. I ain't touched my baby in 2 years, y'all. I'm done. I am done. My son, I have done a great job. And I know he wants to come home. He's ready to come home now. He's like, Mama, man, this is crazy. I can't believe they do. I can't believe my daddy would do this to you. Y'all, my baby called me crying. Because he's seeing. And no, I didn't tell him a lot of shit because I don't need to. He's a child. I was taking care of this. I'm handling this. I knew God was with me. But what's so fucked up is because none of this started happening until I start looking for my daddy. Until I start trying to find my biological family none of this shit was going on. And one might not have nothing to do with the other. I don't know. And I hope motherfucking not. Because for y'all to go against me for a nigga that I don't even motherfucking know. I don't even know this nigga. I don't even know where to find this nigga at. I gave it to God. When my daughters are old enough, I pray that they are able to forgive. That I chose to have these people around them, and it ended up landing us in this type of situation where they are without their mama. But I will not take this shit no more. You heard me? Do y'all hear me? I don't recommend nobody. One thing that God has shown me is that He is going to protect them kids. And anything that happens is within divine order. God has the final say. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. For my own brother, I get Steviana, even though it's fucked up because I raised her. Her mama been getting her whole motherfucking life. I ironed her clothes. I cleaned her shoes. I did her hair. I made sure she got what she needed when my father was at work. Well, who I thought was my father. But for my own motherfucking blood, for my blood to go against me, I'm gonna get off her. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. It's another mother. It's another mother or a father that's just like, man, I don't know when you have done all that you can do, you gonna have to just trust God. That's all you can do. Once you have done all that you can do, that's all you can do is trust God that He's gonna work it out. Y'all win. Linda, Stevie, Cam, Kevin, Kathy, Foster. Y'all win. Barbara, Tony, Stevie. Y'all win.